I only found out yesterday that Monaco is its own country. I thought Monaco was in France.
Aston Villa's all-time record Premier League goal scorer for now, Gabby Agbonlatour, has somehow managed to hoodwink the bosses at talkSPORT once again and blag his way to one of the richest cities in the world, Monaco.
Don't think I could do it in a go-kart, never mind a Formula 1 car. I said to them, I'm Aston Villa's top goal scorer. I says I work on the biggest radio channel in the world, talkSPORT. Wouldn't let me in, ruin the day. It feels like if you're not on a yacht, you're not done the Monaco experience. Just what happens in the Champions League, you get hurt if you make mistakes.
Miles off it, Gab, miles off it.
So, here in Monaco, up nice and early, look at this sun. You know what I mean? You don't get this in London Bridge or Birmingham or Hartlepool, Jeff, or Glasgow Alley. But today we're going to go full James Bond style. We're going to casino. I'm on the roulette. I'm on the blackjack. Let's go. Let's make some euros to bring home for the talkSPORT staff. You know, this is a hard job, and we've got a busy day ahead. And after that, a Villa win against Monaco. Up the Villa. Look at that. Crystal clear blue water. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Watching your team play abroad and get to visit some amazing places in Europe. This is what life's about, bucket list stuff.
What about the water, mate? It looks nice. Are you going to get in? I heard it's warm.
Listen, the water looks tremendous, but I don't go in water because I need to be able to know what is underneath me. There's sharks. I don't want my kids to be older and say, yeah, you know, my dad was a lovely man, but you know, the sharks got him. Do you know what I mean? I'll be the laughing stock of the generations to come. So to stop that, I stay out to sea. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to Monaco because, like, I'm a big fan of James Bond. Watching them as a kid, the casino, want to go in there, you know, throw some chips on the old roulette. Any numbers is what it is, mate. I'm a high roller, but I'm looking forward to going over there and enjoying the sights. Just here at the Fairmont hairpin. Look at it behind us. One of the most famous bends in Formula 1. The speed that the cars must be going at, and to slow down and come around this bend. I don't think I could do it in a go-kart, never mind a Formula 1 car. I think I've just seen Jamie O'Hara's white Bentley from 2008 drive past. I'm sure he's still paying that off, I've heard. But amazing scenes, and just to think that, like, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, I've been racing around here, bucket list stuff. I'm not used to this. This is the high life, definitely above talkSPORT's budget. But I think Mr. Brazil could pull some strings and get himself in the Fairmont Hotel. I'm sure he'd love it here. He likes his champagne. High maintenance sort of place for Alan as well. But for me, normal that to Merdington, I'm happy staying in Nice. Here we are at the most famous casino in the world, the Casino Monte Carlo.
You had any stories about casinos in your past?
Well, there was once where I used to like a little casino trip, a little roulette, bit of poker. I remember coming to training the next day and Martin O'Neill says, oh, how was the casino, Gabby? And his voice like, Gabby, how's the casino? Yeah, you was there till 3 a.m. I heard. I was like, he's like, I know, you can't lie, I got my connections. There's someone in the casino, security or sort of manager there, but Martin was on it, knew everyone in the city, so he couldn't get away with a thing. So, come all this way. Biggest casino in the world, most famous, Monte Carlo Casino. Wouldn't let me in. I said I got my passport picture on my phone. I felt like I was back in Miami in 2012. Said, no, you got to have your passport on you, not a picture. Shocking. I said to them, I'm Aston Villa's top goal scorer. I says, I work on the biggest radio channel in the world, talkSPORT. He says, please, go away, please. So, not good. Ruin the day. Cheer us up. We're off back to the yacht, as you do in Monaco. Have a few glass of the champagne. As Alan Brazil calls it, bubbly. On the yacht. Off we go. Lovely. I just found out there's been some great players on this boat. Not talking about me, talking about Paolo Maldini. This is his sister's boat. Must be nice, mustn't it? It feels like if you're not on a yacht, you're not done the Monaco experience. I think what stands out for me is just how many Villa fans are out here. I've spoken to so many, enjoying, making memories. Some of them saying bucket list memories out with their kids, their parents, wives, families. You know, it's just an amazing experience for all Villa fans. And where else would you want to be on a lovely day like today than Monaco, in a lovely sun, on a lovely boat? It beats London Bridge, doesn't it? So I'm going to give my prediction for this evening's game, Aston Villa. I think a tough game, a really, really tough game, but the tactics, the players off the bench will be crucial in this game. Watkins, Alderweireld, whichever one starts, the other striker will definitely come on with 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Aston Villa, and then that takes the pressure off the Celtic game, where a draw should be enough to get into the top 8. But a tough, tough game, and maybe even another John Duran screamer from outside the box. Corner comes in, great save by Martinez, but Singo, the centre-half, heads it in. Nice little tap in for him. Just what happens in the Champions League, you get hurt if you make mistakes. But Aston Villa will be frustrated at giving away a goal on a set piece, not like them at all.
Gabs, what happened, mate? What happened to your mob? Miles off it, Gab. Miles off it.
Do you know what? I've got to hold my hands up. Like, we were poor second half. I mean, we could have been there for another 2 hours. We wouldn't have scored. We were poor. I'll hold my hands up. Poor performance second half. First half was a bit even, but we didn't turn up second half. Poor boys. Very, very poor. Maybe the atmosphere wasn't great in the stadium. A lot of empty seats in the Monaco end. You know, they're not big on their football here, are they, mate? Just their yachts and their billionaires.
I just love seeing you out there with your talkSPORT, you know, with the mic in hand. You're giving it the large on in Monaco.
Got your Moncler on.
Got his fake Moncler on. I don't know why he keeps bothering going to all these Champions League nights. Every time he goes, I get beat.
Look at me, standing here like a sausage in the dark. Look at me. Because of you, pair. These talkSPORT bosses are so bossy. Like, you have to stay up, you have to do sports bar. I'm like, why? It's like midnight here. Jamie, you know what I said, though, to a load of Villa fans? I says, I'm on a downer. I says, now I know what you lot felt when I was playing, when I put in all them bad performances and we lost loads of games. It ruins your night, doesn't it?
All right, Gabby, morning after the night before, how are you feeling now reflecting on the performance last night first?
You know what? There's been 2 poor performances away this season in Champions League. Club Brugge was the worst performance I've seen Villa in years. But last night was okay first half. Second half, frustrating. No intensity to go and get a point, get something out of the game, which would have been massive to get top 8. I think like most fans we spoke to last night, just frustration. And just don't need them extra games in February. 2 extra games in the playoffs. And I'm sure the gaffer this morning will be just shaking his head thinking, what was that second half? Too slow on the ball. You got to be quicker to get past these teams that play a low block.
Yeah, on that as well, that was the final away game of this group stage. How do you find Monaco, firstly?
Listen, I love Monaco. It's a sort of place where it's nice to visit once. You know, get out your system, enjoy it, because I think I'd have to be doing overtime to spend much more time in Monaco. So expensive. I've never paid €36 for a chicken Milanese. And it come with just some normal salad. I think that the prices are quite a disgrace, to be honest. I know they don't pay tax in Monaco, but you might as well be paying 100% tax what they charge you for food and drinks. But apart from the prices of everything, don't get me started on the taxi man, who it was €100 from Nice to Monaco, which is like 36-minute drive, €100, incredible. I think we might have to take the finance manager out for a drink, maybe, or a bit of lunch for him to put the budget through. But I think it's worth it. You know, great experience. This is what it's about: following your team in Europe, going to places that you might not get to go to, or you might not fancy going. But Monaco's got a big tick for me.